Um, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ready to dive into a cinematic journey like no other? Have you ever wondered what movies could truly make a difference in your life? Um, the Vatican has some surprising answers. Uh, um, the Vatican recently unveiled a curated list of 45 films that it believes hold significant cultural and moral value. These aren't just any movies, they're grouped into themes like religion, values, and art. Uh, um, from silent classics to modern masterpieces, these films span decades and continents, reflecting a global appreciation of cinema's impact on our world. Let's start with Andrei Rublev, 1966. A profound exploration of art and spirituality, directed by Andrei Tarkovsky. It follows the life of a medieval icon painter, capturing the beauty and turmoil of his time. Next up is Babette's Feast. This Danish gem, directed by Gabriel Axel, tells the story of a French refugee who transforms a small Danish village with her culinary talents, blending food and faith in the heartwarming tale. Ben-Hur is a grand epic that brings the Gospels to life with spectacular chariot races and a powerful narrative of redemption. William Wyler's masterpiece won a record number of Academy Awards. The Flowers of St. Francis by Roberto Rossellini offers a humble look at the life of Francis of Assisi, using simple sets and natural light to convey the essence of humility and fraternity. Francesco, 1989, by Liliana Cavani delves into the life of St. Francis, exploring themes of poverty and community, with stunning performances by Mickey Rourke and Helena Bonham Carter. It's a visually and emotionally rich film. The Gospel According to St. Matthew, 1966, by Pier Paolo Pasolini, is a raw and powerful retelling of the Gospel, using non-professional actors and a documentary style to bring the text to life. La Pasión de Notre Señor Jesús Christ is an early silent film that dramatizes the Passion with elaborate sets and hand-stenciled color, showcasing the early days of devotional cinema. A Man for All Seasons, 1966, by Fred Zinnemann, is a compelling drama about Sir Thomas More, focusing on conscience and integrity in the face of political pressure. It won multiple Academy Awards. Sad. The Mission, 1986, by Roland Joffé, is a poignant tale of Jesuit missionaries in South America, featuring breathtaking cinematography and a powerful score by Ennio Morricone. Monsieur Vincent, by Maurice Cloche, highlights the charitable work of Vincent de Paul, documenting the formation of the Daughters of Charity and their impact on society. Nazarin, 1958, by Luis Buñuel, is a thought-provoking film about a priest living among the poor in Mexico, examining the challenges of living a life of service in complex world. Archaeologists, Orget, by Carl Theodor Dreyer, is a deeply moving film about faith and family, shot with long takes and careful blocking in a rural Danish setting. The Passion of Joan of Arc, 1928, by Carl Theodor Dreyer, is a silent film masterpiece that captures the intensity of Joan's trial and execution, featuring a haunting performance by René Jean Falconetti. The Sacrifice, 1986, by Andrei Tarkovsky, is a poetic exploration of faith and family set against the backdrop of global conflict. It's a film that will leave you pondering long after the credits roll. Thérèse, 1986, by Alain Pavillère, is a minimalist and intimate
portrayal of Sainte-Thérèse of Lisieux, focusing on her prayer life and community within the convent. Au revoir les enfants by Louis Malle is a powerful coming-of-age story set during World War II, based on the director's own experiences. It's a film that explores hidden identities and the reach of wartime authority. Bicycle Thieves, 1949, by Vittorio De Sica, is a neo-realist classic that follows a father and son through the streets of post-war Rome, capturing the struggles of everyday life with a raw and honest lens. The Burmese Harp by Kon Ichikawa is a beautiful film about a soldier who finds solace in music and pilgrimage, exploring themes of ritual and memory in the aftermath of conflict. Chariots of Fire by Hugh Hudson is an inspiring tale of British athletes preparing for the Olympics, blending sports and music with a memorable electronic score by Vangelis. Decalogue, 1988, by Krzysztof Kieslowski, is a groundbreaking series of 10 episodes, each exploring one of the 10 commandments through contemporary situations. It's a thought-provoking look at moral choices in everyday life. Dersu Uzala by Akira Kurosawa is a breathtaking adventure set in Siberia, following the friendship between an explorer and a hunter. It's a film that celebrates nature and survival. Gandhi by Richard Attenborough is an epic biopic that covers the life of Mahatma Gandhi from his early days to his pivotal role in India's struggle for independence. Intolerance, Love Struggle Throughout the Ages, 1916, by D.W. Griffith, is a monumental silent film that intercuts 4 stories from different eras, addressing themes of persecution and social conflict. It's a Wonderful Life by Frank Capra is a beloved holiday classic that explores the value of community and the impact of individual actions. It's a film that reminds us of the power of kindness. And On the Waterfront by Elia Kazan is a gritty drama about union politics and corruption, featuring a standout performance by Marlon Brando. It's a film that delves into the complexities of testimony and witness. Rome, Open City by Roberto Rossellini is a neo-realist masterpiece that captures the resistance and occupation in post-war Rome. It's a film that helped define a new era in Italian cinema to California. Schindler's List by Steven Spielberg is a powerful and harrowing film about the Holocaust, focusing on Oskar Schindler's efforts to save Jewish lives. It's a film that has become a cornerstone of educational programs. The Seventh Seal Might Be 57 by Ingmar Bergman is a philosophical and spiritual journey set in medieval times, exploring themes of death, faith, and the human condition. The Tree of Wooden Plogs, 1978 by Ermanno Olmi, is a deeply human film that documents the lives of tenant farmers in rural Italy, capturing the rhythms of agricultural Italy with Bill's 7 building moods, with the tenant family and premise. This is also Wild Strawberries, 1957 by Ingmar Bergman, is a poignant exploration of aging and reflection, following an elderly professor on the road trip that triggers memories and dreams. Citizen Kane by Orson Welles is a groundbreaking film that revolutionized storytelling and cinematography, tracing the life of a media tycoon with innovative techniques. 8 and a Half in 1963 by Federico Fellini is a meta film that explores the creative process following a director struggling with writer's block. It's a film that has influenced, you know, Fantasia by Walt Disney is a visual and auditory feast, pairing classical music with animated segments that push the boundaries of imagination and technology. Grand Illusion by Jean Renoir is a powerful anti-war film that explores the relationships between prisoners of war, transcending national and class divides. La Strada, Mano 54 by Federico Fellini is a poetic road movie that follows a woman and a strong man through the Italian countryside, blending tragedy and comedy with a touch of magic. The Lavender Helmond, 1951, by Charles Crichton, is a delightful British comedy about a group of mint employees planning a daring heist. It's a film that will keep you laughing and guessing. The Leopard, 1963, by Luciano Visconti, is a sweeping epic that captures the changing face of Sicilian aristocracy, featuring lavish sets and a star-studded cast. Little Women by George Cukor is a charming adaptation of Louisa May Alcott's novel, bringing the March family to life with warmth and authenticity. Metropolis, 1927, by Fritz Lang, is a sci-fi classic that envisions a dystopian future, exploring themes of class struggle and the relationship between humans and machines. Modern Times, My Charlie Chaplin, is a hilarious and poignant film that satirizes the industrial age, featuring Chaplin's iconic Trent character navigating the challenges of modern life. Napoleon, 1927, by Abel Gance, is a groundbreaking silent film that uses innovative techniques to tell the story of Napoleon Bonaparte, from his early days to his rise power. Nosferatu by F.W. Murnau is a chilling vampire film that has become a classic of horror, known for its atmospheric visuals and haunting performances. Stagecoach, 1939, by John Ford, is a Western classic that set the standard for the genre, featuring a young John Wayne and a breakout role and thrilling action sequences. 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968, by Stanley Kubrick, is a visionary film that explores the mysteries of space and the future of humanity, pushing the boundaries of special effects and storytelling. The Wizard of Oz by Victor Fleming is a timeless fantasy that has captured the hearts of generations, featuring iconic songs and unforgettable characters. So which of these films speak to you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know why they stand out. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.